Hi there, my name is Kronenberg and welcome to my channel. This is something I haven't done before. Some people ask me to do random things, so somebody's asked me to do not a political broadcast, but just my ideals, my theories and stuff on politics. Also, if you hear the dog barking, I'm recording in the afternoon, as you can see, so he probably will start barking at something. Usually me, for some food, doesn't it? I don't know. So I don't follow politics fully. I mean, I don't sit there glued watching the TV. Some people do. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind if they do, but I just find it boring just sitting there watching the news every evening and every day for the rest of your life. I mean, it never changes. So the thing is with British politics, if you don't know, because obviously, well, you don't know, but the person who asked me was American, so he was asking me to speak about our politics, as it were. So I'm just going to kind of go off my own thoughts and feelings. I'm not affiliated with any party. I don't care about Labour, Conservative, Lib Dems, Reform. Who else we got? Green Party. There's one member I think we have in Parliament, so not really them. Because we all care about the environment, but not when it comes to politics. So. And there's probably some others as well. I don't know who they are. So I don't really care too much about either of them, any of them. So I'm not sort of saying I'm a Labour Party person. I'm a Conservative. I don't care. They all say the same. And this is exactly what I'm trying to say. So I might do more things like this, like an opinion piece. I don't know if it's called What Gets My Goat or just an opinion piece. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I don't know what I'm going to call it. Maybe, I don't know. See how this one goes. If it's a flop, so be it. But then most of my videos are anyway. Not all of them. So what the hell was I going to say? I can't remember. Oh, that's it. Every single politician, whether it's in Britain, I'm guessing America, I don't know, France, I have no idea because I don't follow them. But in Britain, we have the famous, this is what we're going to do. Because we're the opposition, so we can say what we're going to do because we're not in power. So we can basically say we're going to land aliens off the moon and fly them around on an escalator because we're not in power, so it doesn't really matter. As soon as they do get in power, they somehow seem to forget everything they've just said and say, "Oh, we can't do that because of this, that, and the other." It's like, well, I don't know if you noticed, but this, that, and the other was there in the first place because that's why the other people can't do it. So, in case you don't know, in this country we had leadership battles. So I don't know how it works in America. I don't think I've ever heard of a president sort of being ousted out of office. Close, but not out. So in this country, our illustrious leader, was it Boris? I think it was. He said he got Brexit done. No, he didn't. He basically balls that up. So when he sort of got kicked out, it was then a case of, I can't remember who it was we had in. We had another one and another one, another one. I don't know who we had. We even had Liz Truss for a period and she was useless. The dogs wanting treats. No, I've just given you something. So yeah, she was the one that put our country into a financial meltdown with Kwasi, who was the Treasury, who basically just completely trashed the pound. Probably made some money off it from somewhere. I'm not suggesting anything, but it just seems a bit strange how within about 2 days of creating office, and he come along and says we're going to do this, and boom, the pound went completely tits up, and then surprise, surprise, he left. So we had all these different politicians who and prime ministers who basically are useless anyway. And normally when you have the let me go and sort this dog out. He's whining. 1 second. So needy. I'm just giving him something. Makes a 5-year-old look calm. Right. So he's here now. So normally what happens with our politics, if I can get my brains around it all, because I don't really follow it, like I say, is you have the party, you vote them in, and whoever's head of the party at the time is usually the Prime Minister, because you voted in not like in America, the president. I'm assuming, I don't know, but in the UK, you vote in a party, but obviously you know who the prime minister is. La di da di da. Right, and that's what you got. You got the manifesto that they always, or the manifest that they have, or whatever it's called, which they normally just rip up as soon as they get into office. But then we have this leadership battle thing. So out goes the leader, who was Boris, and in comes, who the hell was it? Who was it that came in? Was it Theresa May? No, she got ousted. But whoever it was. But anyway, somebody comes in that we don't get to vote for. It was the Tory party members, not the members. You know, the people who just sign up to become a Tory party. I don't know. I could do it. I could just contact them and say, yeah, I want to be a member of the Tory party, and I pay my subscription fee, and then I'm a member. I can vote them whatever I want to vote in little pointless things. So they all voted. I think it was about 160,000 or something voted for whoever it was. And then it happened again and again, or whatever it is. And so Sunak came along, and I think it was not even the people. I don't think even they got a chance to vote. They basically just said, if we whittle it down, and that person jumps ship, then it's automatically Sunak. So Sunak was voted in by no one. Welcome to democracy. So in this country, you follow democracy, except when it comes to voting in your leader of your own country. I mean, how crap is this, really? So anyway, Sunak, our illustrious leader, gave us this in January. Yes, I've done my research. So top priorities. By the way, these are all complete bollocks. Harvard inflation ain't going to happen. Still hasn't happened. Economy growing, not going to happen. While that's still happening. Creating better paid jobs, depends on where you are. There's London, and then there's everywhere else. So basically, you can just think of, normally I put two fingers up when there's London, and then two fingers up to the everywhere else. That's what London, these people seem to think. Debt falling, well, this is all a mixture of these three things, and none of this is going to happen. Waiting lists, not a chance. That's because we protected the NHS by not going to hospital. So now that we need it, we can't get them. Because as you probably know, in many countries, they decided to prioritise COVID patients. Apart from I don't know, let's put it this way. You've got an heart attack, sorry, you can't come to hospital. Cancer? Oh, no, you haven't got COVID. Wait a minute, you're in remission? No, you can't come in. Wait, hang on a minute, you're going to die tomorrow. Well, have you been tested? No, and then you can't come in. So that's why the waiting lists are completely and utter crap. And this one is an absolute waste of time, because a new law isn't going to stop jack shit. In fact, they haven't got a new law anyway, but passing a new law isn't going to stop the gangs from sending over ships or boats. Why? Because they don't follow the fucking law. So that is a waste of bloody time. Maybe if we had something like, I don't know, a Coast Guard or some sort of border patrol that went around the border and kept an eye on it, you know, maybe. I don't know. It's just something. So here it is, la-di-da-di-da. My 5 immediate priorities were in May. Foundations, la-da-da. We'll halve inflation this year. Well, that's gone up, so that's good luck on that one. Grow the economy, no. Right across the country, no, that's London. National Debt to Secure Future of Public Services, that's in London, yes. NHS waiting list will fall, no it won't, it's risen. People get the care they need more quickly, yes, if you go private, that's right, yeah. And pass new laws, stop boats, make sure that they come to this country legally, detained, swiftly removed. Oh yeah, how's that going for you, Sunak? How's the new law on, what was it now? We're going to send people to Rwanda, yeah. We even chartered a plane, I don't know how much it cost, I think about 300,000. I don't even know why a plane would cost 300,000. You can't even, if everybody went across to Spain tomorrow on a plane, it won't cost 300,000 to charter it, I can guarantee it. But apparently we chartered a plane for about 300 grand. And in the end, I think 2 people were on it, or 5 people were on it, and they got all taken off because somebody said something and the lawyer jumped in. But we still had to pay it. Oh, and we've already paid Rwanda the money, as usual. You know, it's like paying for something you actually haven't even been delivered. Which gets me to another point. this godforsaken phrase here. So, in the world of government, and I'm pretty sure it happens anyway, I think our government, or any, not just this government, because I've been in power, I think, for 13 years, but every government is exactly the same. They're the worst takeaway you've ever known. So you're having a nice evening, and you think, well, I'll have some food. I could do with some food. You ring up and you say, right, have you got what's your menu? Your menu. And they tell you your menu, and they say, oh yeah, oh great, I'll have a curry, I'll have this chicken korma, or I'll have this waiting list reduced. Great. Do you deliver? Yes, we do deliver. We deliver. Great. You order your curry. It arrives about, what, half an hour later? Brilliant. Not here. Hasn't arrived yet. None of it's arrived. They keep delivering. We will deliver. We're going to deliver. We're going to deliver. We are delivering. We're going to deliver it. That's all I hear. No one's delivered anything. This needs to be deleted because they ain't going to do any of it. It just annoys the crap out of me when I hear this all the time. And it's the same with Labour. Do the same because they're in opposition. Oh, this is what we're going to deliver. We're going to deliver. It's like, no, you're not. Just you're not. And he's put this because he knows he ain't going to get them, and he's buggered off to the G7 in Japan or something. And apparently he's harping on about this. Well, nobody gives a flying fart about the little boats coming across, because everybody's wage, household bills, gas, electric, that's obviously a bill, mortgage, food, is all because of this thing. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. This. But no. He's ignored that one, and he's pissing about with his small boats. Oh yes, we really want you to. And apparently they did a poll, and like 5% of the people polled only care about the small boats, because nobody cares. Everyone cares about the fact of our money. This thing here. This is the one that, if you're in America, you maybe don't know, but this is the guy that was voted in by nobody of a democratic law, and is a multimillionaire. That's right, he's really one of the people. He understands how the little guy is suffering down there, way down there. He really understands. Yeah. Anyway, let's move away from him. I don't want to see his face anymore. So, that's our politicians. So, what is my overall feeling? Well, like I just said, none of it makes any sense. Nothing's going to change. It's all going to be the same thing. We've got an election when the latest thing is 2025 in January, I think. I thought they were going to pull a surprise election soon, but they've just got an absolute beating in the local elections, which are a waste of time anyway. And so they're probably not going to do anything at the moment. And if they don't do anything right in the next year, they might as well just do an election. And then Labour will come in because they'll be the white. Yeah, here we are. We've come to save the day. All that stuff we promised you, we can't do because of the war in Ukraine. And that's the other thing that pisses me off. Not that, but they blame everything else but themselves. So the reason why this is so high is because of a pandemic. No, it's not. It's because you told us we can't go. You blocked everybody from going to hospital. You blocked all the nurses from treating anyone, unless you had COVID. No one could go to hospital. You broke your leg, you had to just drag yourself there or put a splint on yourself. That's why. The economy, crap, inflation, debt falling. He always instantly blames the war in Ukraine. Well, it's tough. You can't blame a foreign country attacking another foreign country for the reason why your economy is crap. I mean, yes, we probably export to Russia and Ukraine. Not anymore, but to Russia, I mean. But I'm sure there's other countries. Oh, I know why. It's because we left the EU. No, we didn't. No, we did. Yes, we did. No, we didn't. Oh, it's the usual Brexit crap. I'm not even going to get into that one. That's just an absolute mess. Because, the people who are in charge of sorting out the deal didn't want to leave in the first place. So you can imagine what the deal is like. You know, it's just absolutely dire. So there's that. And then he always blames this on, I think it's the same thing on Ukraine. And I read somewhere somebody saying something like, on a comment on a YouTube channel somewhere ages ago. And he basically, some guy said, my wife baked a lovely cake. And I just walked by and I thought, oh, that looks nice. And I just helped myself to a slight slice of it. It's a really small slice. And she absolutely kicked off and saying, what have you done? What have you done? What have you eaten this for? And says, oh, well, I can't. It's not me. It's the war in Ukraine. It's because that's what everyone does. Everyone in this country, and probably everywhere else, says, well, the reason why our economy is so bad is because of the war in Ukraine. No, it's not. Yes, I know there's a war. But there's a war in... where was it? Yemen, and there's also some other wars dotted about. I know it's near our doorstep. I understand that, and it's not a good thing to have for any country to have anybody invading their country, which I understand. America, Iraq, Afghanistan. But to blame that country or the war on your own failing is shit. Then that's what it is. It's the same thing. Oh well, it's like there's nothing HS2. Nobody gives a flying fart about this new train thing. So HS2 is this high-speed rail. Nobody cares about. It just means you can get to London in an hour quicker. Who's going to fucking London? Because everyone's working from home, and nobody cares about going to London. And they're digging up all the countryside to do this. Places in the north that could really do with a new railway. They've decided to go, no, we're not going to build there. It's like, thanks a lot. Where are you building? Well, we're building up to this point, and they're basically just on the southeast. And it's like, yeah, well, surprise, the south again. And they've, updated London again, But it's just like nobody cares, and that's gone into the billions. I think we're about 100 billion or something into the red with that. And it's like nobody cares. If you ask the common person, if these tossers decided to actually ask somebody, do you want HS2 being built, and is it going to make any effect to your life? I would say no. And so most people will go, no, I don't want it. Can you stop building it? Well, we have to because it's going to secure jobs. Yeah, when you build it, and then when it's done, it'll just do what it normally does. Oh, look, there's a leaf on the track. We have to stop. Oh, there's a bit of snow. Every other country can deal with it, but we have a millimetre and we can't move. I don't know what happens. It happens every year, but we just have no idea what to do. I know. Maybe we can sort that out. Anyway, so that's me. The dog's coming back over. Probably think I'm ranting away, which I am. Yeah, you're alright, lad. So that's it. So if you enjoyed me wittering on, like I say, I just do it ad lib. I didn't have any pieces of paper next to me. This was the nearest to a piece of paper, was this thing. You just get off that delivering thing. So hopefully it sounds okay. I don't know. I could do opinion pieces again on some of the bits and bats, not necessarily politicians or anything. I do rant, and if I'm gaming on a Friday night with my mate, then I might be saying stuff there and then, because we just get in the moment. We just talk about all sorts of crap that's going on in the world, usually to do with these people. So yeah, I might do another one. I don't know. It depends how this one goes. If you like it, let me know. I'm not doing a script. I don't do scripts ever. I did on my first game review, but never since. So if you want me to do any other topics, let me know, and I'll just give you my thing. It's kind of like a not a podcast. I don't know. Is it a podcast? Can I put it down to podcast? I don't know if I can call it a podcast. Maybe I could make some money. Oh no, I can't. I don't have AdSense, you sods. I'm not going to go into that one. That may be for another rant. Actually, that'd be a good one. Google and their hierarchy. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I say give me your thumbs up if you like this video. Leave a comment in the comment box below. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so hopefully everybody's enjoying their politicians. And I'm now going to go and put some music on. Okay, well, thank you and goodbye.